me and Hannah are both just been moaning about the heat. I don't know if anyone else feels the same in this country right now.
Well, when this airs, hopefully we'll be out the other... How bizarre is this, right? So if you get married this Saturday, it's in the region of, depending where you're on the country, 28 to 32 degrees. The following Saturday is supposed to be 20.
Oh,
and
get me to that Saturday. But
like,
yeah, that's mad.
What a difference.
10 degrees
and it's supposed to be raining. Imagine like a weekend apart, be going from like heat wave to like rain, like pretty cold. Really.
Yeah, 20's like, well, now 20's like, oh, that's cold for here.
Yeah, because you think that's the hottest part of the day.
Yeah.
So you think by the evening it's going to be like 17, so everyone's going to be a little bit chilly, especially as we're all used to a heat wave by now. Isn't that mental? A week apart, like how?
I'd be really annoyed actually if that was my wedding. I wouldn't want it to be as hot, but I would want it to be sunny. Same. But if I was like this weekend, like this weekend's going to be full sunshine, 32. Next weekend it's going to rain. I would be really annoyed.
I'd be fuming. Yeah, you would be, wouldn't you?
Oh, okay.
And this is my point that I keep saying to people is the fact that everyone's like, England can't cope with it. But it's the fact that we're like, it's like a freaking roller coaster. Yeah. At least if it stayed at this temperature all the time, and we'd kind of cope with it. But it's just up and down, guys. What can you do? What can you do? Do you think we're due any more after that?
I don't want to know if we are.
Yeah. We don't want to know.
I'm actually going to get myself an aircon unit in the Black Friday sales this year for next year.
I was thinking exactly the same.
I'm going to get a couple actually because they're really expensive now. And I thought, look, I've got through this far. I might as well just commit to the rest of the summer sweating with a fan.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But I'm like, as soon as those Black Friday deals are on, you go see me.
And I've got a whole routine going now. Yeah. So like, in the morning, I'll close all the windows, close the blinds. And then at about 8 o'clock, I'll get them all open. Get
that air in.
But I feel like the last day and like today, there's been no air.
No, it's like going outside. It's like a wall of just suffocation.
Yeah. I can't go outside.
It is grim.
Too much. Anyway, let's start moaning.
Shall we get started?
Yeah, let's do it. Hi, I'm Hannah.
And I'm Hayley.
And we are your wedding planning experts.
This is the tea on the inside of wedding planning and everything that goes with it.
Expect our honest opinions, the real juice of what happens on a wedding day.
With a few tips thrown in between.
And also just a chat between friends.
And of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
And let's get you wed!
Woo! So, you'll see that I'm donning some plaits today.
I love the plaits.
I can't do it myself. This is my hairdresser.
Ah,
because it's so
nice.
hot. She was like, should I just plait it? I was like, please. I can't plait myself.
Fuck the straightening or the curling.
I'm working tomorrow as well, so I want it so it'll just stay in these now.
Nice.
Go sleep in them and everything.
Love that. Where are you at tomorrow?
Oh, I'm actually working in Sussex, so I'm freelancing. So it's 2.5 hour drive there, 2.5 hour drive back.
I've got the same tomorrow.
Have you?
Yeah.
But at least I've got an aircon car now, guys. I've got a new car and it's got air conditioning.
Yeah, that's the new car.
Oh, it's incredible. I'm not in love with it. It's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Nice. I've got to drive tomorrow with no aircon because I've still not got my aircon fixed.
Oh my god, no.
I know.
No,
how horrific. You actually just reminded me.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
And next week, you know when we do that wedding together, there's a car garage there. So on the Friday, I've booked to drop it in on Friday when we're there all day, and they're going to fix it for me on the Friday. But I took it to Halfords last week, and they said there's an actual blockage, so they couldn't. There's nothing that they could do.
Is it like replacing?
I've needed my car every day, so. Yeah.
That's the thing, though. It's like when you've only got one car, like if that's your work vehicle and you haven't got access to another one, like what do? You can't just leave it.
Yeah, exactly. And also, it's because whoever wants to do it needs it all day. I'm trying to tie it in with when Martin's at home to then drop me off, but like pick me up. All that shenanigans. Well, he's not been here. He's hardly been here the last few weeks. So I've literally not been able to get my car fixed.
That is so annoying.
Honestly.
That is dire. Sorry, I didn't mean to like go off on one about
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna have to. I mean, but at least I'll be on the motorway, so there'll be some
airflow.
I'm just gonna have to wear my AirPods because I'm not gonna be able to hear anything.
I mean, I feel bad for you, but I have suffered in a van for like 7 years of no aircon and no electric window, so I feel like I'm owed this.
You are. I'm going to sit in my aircon all day. Next week, once this fixed, I'm just going to sit in my car in the aircon.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's been wild. It's been very hot.
Yeah.
But
how has your week been?
my week's been pretty good, to be honest. Obviously very hot. Had a site visit with you with the wedding we're doing next week. Actually did 2 site visits there this week because then
we did one together, didn't we?
Did one together, and then I came back the next day and did one with my dad, who is helping me on this one because it's got a bit of structural stuff to be done, and he's got that eye.
We're hanging some stuff.
We're hanging some stuff from the ceiling. So I was like, who do I call? I call my dad.
Yeah. Dad.
He's the guy. So he came and we sorted all that out. So that was actually really positive, and we have a plan and it's all good. So that felt real good, and I think it's going to look lush once it's done. It's just it's
going to look so good. Yeah,
it's just
excited.
It's just the thing, isn't it, with when you have a dry hire when it's a barn, but they're all very similar, aren't they, inside? Like obviously you get some that have a lot of like decor and things, but this one is quite barn like, I would say.
So it's basically a wood box.
It's just a wooden box, so you do have to do quite a lot to it to get it up to like what you do. Like they see on Pinterest and what they want. So it's been quite, I guess, for you, like, and the couple to kind of get visualizing quite a lot of hard work, isn't it, to kind of like make that happen essentially.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
But yes, that was good. Been ordering the foliage for that, so I'm using a foliage called Smilax, which comes from America, and it's like super versatile. It's lasts out of water for 2 weeks, which I think is incredible.
Yeah,
and it's like top season now, so it goes out of season. It comes back in June to, I want to say, I think it's like June to September or something like that.
And does your supplier physically, or they ship it to them from America, like fresh?
Yeah.
Or have
I've ordered it direct from the Smilax grower.
And it's from America.
From America, yeah. So obviously
and that will survive.
That will survive, and it literally comes in bags, like black bags. It's not very like,
God, that's insane.
And it's all wet inside. And then obviously I've got the cool room, so I'm going to keep it all nice and fresh. But it's so good. It's like a huge vine. It's just amazing stuff, and it's real strong.
I keep forgetting you got this cool room. I should just come have that as my office.
Come and sit in there.
Oh, yeah.
Why aren't I doing that?
Yeah. Why
am I not working from there?
Why are you not living in there?
God. But yeah, so ordering my foliage, and then I'm off to Torquay for the weekend, so I'm looking forward to that.
So nice.
Yeah, just a little last minute getaway.
Why not?
Go with my mum and dad.
Is there aircon?
No. No. I was like, I googled it today. I was like, is there aircon in this hotel? I actually would as well.
But there's none in the hotel at all.
But my so mum and dad come with us, but they've actually stayed there before, and they said that the rooms are not small; they're big rooms, so it's quite airy and it stays quite cool. But they've got fans for us.
Yeah, maybe take one as well, just in case.
Taking my tower fan because
I
won't
definitely.
Survive.
Yeah.
But
I've been quite lucky the last couple of weeks because Martin's been away a lot, so I've been like sleeping on my own, which is actually like helpful.
Yeah. Don't blame me.
Sorry, Martin. But
Felicia.
Oh, bless. Oh, but I'm so jealous. What a nice weekend.
Yeah, I'm just so looking forward to it. This is like, I know we're only going for a week. We're going Friday night because obviously I've got to drive back from Sussex. Then we're going to go. So it'll be a long day, but Friday night, then we're there. Full weekend, come back Monday evening. So that's basically our holiday this year, because obviously got a bit of something going on in the autumn.
Are on the way. There you go.
How's your week been anyway?
I'm not going to lie. Similar.
Well, when you said to me you're working tonight, you're like, I'm working tonight, so whenever. I was like, oh no.
I feel like I need to give up today.
Yeah.
I said this to myself about 3 p.m. I was like, I need to just step away because I'm getting angry.
Yeah, you start to get frustrated.
Yeah, and the heat is just not helping. My office is so hot. So I've just gone and sat downstairs for a couple of hours and just got like bits. I feel like I can't. It sounds really stupid, but when you've not got 2 screens, I just can't be as quick and productive.
Okay.
But I felt like I just needed to sit downstairs.
Yeah.
Because it's cooler.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's just a lot going on. Obviously, we've got a wedding this weekend, and it's so hard to explain. I feel like I wish I had time to just sit and write every little thing that comes in last minute, because it's so hard to like put into like to verbalize.
We've tried to do it before, haven't we? But even then, there's like stuff.
It's just hard. So I should just like leave myself voice notes or something every time. But it's just a little bit, and I'll get like a WhatsApp message from like a supplier or a guest or the couple, like, oh, just just quickly on this, or like for example, the couple today got an automated message from the hotel, from the venue, for the honeymoon suite, and it was like we're looking forward to seeing you this weekend. It was just like a check it, so because they have accommodation, it was like a check-in thing, and it said their room is available for check-in from 3:00. Well, it's the honeymoon suite, so it's available from 11, but it's just an automated thing.
I see.
And they're messaging me like, Hannah, why does it say 3:00? We should be able to get an 11. Can we get an 11? So obviously there's that panic, and I'm like, no, it's definitely 11. It's definitely 11. I know it's 11, but then I do just need to double check.
Yeah,
so then
it takes
email the venue,
time.
try to call the venue, then I WhatsApp the venue. So it's like just those little bits and bobs. And then like one of the guests messaged me like, just remind me what time the golf is tomorrow. And I'm like, we sent out the emails the other day. Did you get it? Might have got. Oh no, I haven't got your email. Oh, it might have gone to junk. Like it's that like little back and forth. So it's those kind of things for this one. Next Saturday we've got the wedding we're doing together. There's quite a few bits that we're finalising on that one. Obviously preparing for potential heat, so it's like getting water stations in. They're now like, actually, can we get a fridge because for the kids' room, so we can bring like them some snacks. So hiring a fridge. They then went to the venue the other day. They saw the dance floor, or maybe we want to add a dance floor. So it's all little bits. We were doing the stationery form. We just ordered it on papier. So my team were like creating all of that. So then I needed to go on and pay for that and make sure that was all okay. So it's those like, so there's a bit more bulky stuff to do still. Then we've got a wedding in 3 weeks where there's still a lot going on. Like,
so where are you got a wedding this weekend? Yeah. Is that local or not? Is it
Abington? So that's Winchester.
Oh, you said it was.
Yeah, so I'm leaving here tomorrow morning, getting there for like lunchtime, seeing them. They've got barbecue tomorrow night. Then wedding day Saturday. Sunday they've got breakfast and clear down by 10 a.m. So I've got like clear down's 8 till 10 and the breakfast at 9:30. So I need to kind of go back to like go check the pub, check everything is okay there. I'm staying at the venue.
Is this the pub?
No, that's October.
Okay.
No, this is this venue.
Is it nice?
No one's ever heard of this venue. Insane.
Is it really good?
I love this venue so much. Beautiful. Like country manor
home.
Like with an orangery, a rose garden. The accommodation is like lakeside, and they're like cabins, but they're like full glass, like full ceiling, like plush accommodation. They've actually given me a room at the venue the night of the wedding. I'm staying at the pub. There's a pub on site as well, which is a nice pub. Nice. So I'm staying there Friday night, then I'm staying at the venue Saturday night. So at least Sunday morning I can get up, check. I just need to check everything's gone because they've got another wedding on the Sunday, I think.
Bloody hell.
Or Monday, something like that. I think it is the Sunday, actually, yeah. So I need to make sure everything's gone, and then I need to run to the pub and check everything's okay there, say bye to them, and then I'm off home. And then, next week I'm with you all day Friday setting up. Saturday's the wedding. Sunday is set down and just say bye to them. But it's all in one place next weekend, which is quite... this weekend is as well, but it's quite a big estate this weekend, whereas next weekend is all quite near to each other, which is good. Yeah. And then weekend after that, I've not got a wedding. Weekend after that, I'm on site from Wednesday to the following Monday.
Oh, that's long.
And then we've still got the to-do list is huge for this wedding still. Like there's a lot going on in this wedding. And it's the same old story I always have, isn't it? It's suppliers. Now I sent out the plan 3 weeks ago. I put in big red bold letters, please can you start asking me questions now and come back to me now? Like I'm having so many issues with suppliers asking me stuff last minute. Yeah. Like please help me.
And they haven't.
No one replied.
Oh, for God's
until
sake.
This week really. A couple of the suppliers just I've had to really ring and be like, can you?
Hello.
One of the suppliers I won't name any names, but they haven't replied to my emails since end of May.
That's bad. That's really
and I've
bad.
been chasing.
What is?
So but I had a meeting with the caterer today. He's great. Anyone looking for a caterer in Chippenham, Bath area, Sam's Kitchen. Oh my God, the guy is just
pretty good.
He's just I can sort that. No, don't worry, I'll sort that.
You see, if you're nice and you reply, and you do your job, you get a shout out on our podcast.
There you go.
So
we had a meeting for 2 hours and we just went through everything.
Yeah, that's good.
It was just so good to get it all up. But then things came out of that. I was like, I need to do that. I need to check that.
More work.
There's so much stuff. So much stuff. So I feel like, and I was thinking about this earlier, I'm like, oh my God, for the next 3 weeks. But then it's just going to be silent.
Is that it?
From like loud to silence. No, I've got another wedding. We've still got a couple more. I've got the pub wedding in October. Yeah. I've got another wedding end of August. But because there's these
all like
three
really
are like
close together,
yeah, and that start of August one is such a beast, and there's still a lot to do.
Yeah,
I feel like it's gonna go from like it's gonna feel like going from a noisy room to a really silent room.
Yeah,
but at the same time, you sit here and you're like, and it would be interesting. Ask me about this after that wedding, actually, to see how I feel, because I feel like I'm like, oh my God, 3 weeks time I'm gonna be like chilling, but then I feel like I then miss it.
Do you?
I wouldn't think that now, but in 3 weeks it's then like, what am I doing with my time? I almost feel like I'm like scrambling to do stuff.
But you get used to it. Your body gets used to it. I'm not being funny, but you must be like on adrenaline and cortisol, like your cortisol, and all of that. Like when you're busy and you're also when you're stressed, like. Yeah. Your body gets like a weird high from it, I think, as well. Like it's what keeps you going. Is that?
It's weird, isn't it? Because I remember this happening to me a couple of years ago. I remember being like, just get through to end of September.
Just gotta get through.
September. And I remember getting to the end of September. I remember like struggling a bit for a couple of weeks because I was a bit like
going back to normal daily life, like. Not
and just like I didn't really have a lot going on, because what I tend to find in my job is we've got bits booked for next year but nothing major. Then in the autumn is when we start ramping up, like, you know, this kind of time of year, like, you know, we take plans probably like 9 to 12 months in advance. We get a couple longer than that, but a lot of our work is 9 to 12 months. So then you find this little like in between where you're like, your weddings are finished and then you're about to start the next ones, but there's nothing really happening yet.
Yeah, I know what
it's not like full on, you know.
Yeah. It's like a bit of a,
I don't know. Maybe I'm just
weird bit.
Shit.
No, but I do understand what you're saying, because obviously we have like season, don't we? It's all seasonal, so you have a really busy section.
Yeah.
Obviously, some of it's spread out. Like you say, you get your like late autumn weddings.
Yeah, see, I feel like mine is always freaking busy, but just
I suppose because you're like,
because I'm planning and stuff.
Yeah,
but I suppose actually it's quite similar to how couples feel. They, you know, you
get that big build up and then it's all over. Yeah,
and then it's like, whoa,
you probably feel a bit lost because you've lost that routine of like how busy it is, and I think some people thrive on that. Like I think you have to 100%. In this industry.
I'm also so used to talking to like the same people or the like suppliers.
Yeah, and then they just
I talk to them like a lot, and then if I'm not working with them again on another wedding, if I haven't got another wedding booked for them for a while, then I'm not speaking to them.
Yeah.
And then the couples, you know, they don't speak to you anymore.
No,
it's really
it's
very
quite
bizarre.
sad actually.
It is, isn't it? Like when that's what I was thinking earlier. I was like, get through the next 3 weeks, and then I was like, actually, no, you need to like pull it back a bit, because enjoy like what, you know, 6 years ago you were like, I just really want to do this.
It's so hard.
Now I'm like,
that's what being self-employed is like. Don't do it, people. Don't do it.
No, but at the same time, I was thinking about this the other day. I do like being able to just book in a hair appointment, a nail appointment, a laser appointment. And I was thinking the other day about this. I was like, how did I do that when I work full time?
Yeah.
No one ever has evening or weekend appointments.
No. That's it. It's so true.
Well, anyway, sorry, that was my week. So, but also, I've had this week, I was on the radio this morning, BBC London. I was on this morning. I know. You
have to lower yourself to speak to me.
And I've been on the radio another 2 times this week. So twice I spoke about, it was BBC Berkshire and BBC Cambridge. Both wanted me to talk about guests, how much money guests are spending at the minute, and tips on like how couples can pull it back so guests aren't having to spend as much. I think there's been this new stat in the press. It's like it was something like £338 or something random like that apparently is the average now that guests are having to spend to go to someone's wedding.
Wow.
And so we were talking about that, and then the one today was actually what I pitched, which was quite cool, that they liked the idea of it, about obviously the England game is on Saturday, 10
p.m. Yeah.
So the amount, and obviously I've got a wedding, the couple have, so I thought it would be interesting to talk about it. I know by the time this airs, that game will be gone, but I don't know about the World Cup, but will the final won't have been done by the time we air this, will it?
No. No.
So I don't know if there'll be potential that people will be getting married on the final or the semi-finals. I don't really know about the World Cup, guys, so I could be chatting shit. But
it's a bit. I remember I was talking about this in the Euros. So it would have been a couple of years ago, right? So because that was the timing was actually worse because it was like during people's wedding breakfast. Because actually, if it's 10 o'clock. Annoying, but you can have it on in the other room, and some people might go. That's what we were saying on the radio today. Yeah, that's what they said. They were like, at least it's 10 p.m. But I went to a wedding, probably it's every 4 years, isn't it? Yeah. So I reckon 8 years ago. Yeah. Where the England game was during their drinks reception, and like so I remember them being seated for dinner, and everyone started cheering. So it must have just come to the end. So it must have been like 3 p.m. kickoff, because it depends what country it's in, doesn't it? Yeah, that's so true.
Because you think we've had like that 1 a.m. one. I mean, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, that's way out of
end of the wedding. You can crack on and watch the footy if you want. But yeah, these evening ones, like 7 p.m. I think is dodgy time. Wedding breakfast, dodgy time. It's hard, isn't it? But so what their radio did was they actually brought on a couple that are getting married on Saturday and me at the same time. So we were like chatting about it.
What did they say they were going to do?
So she's not really that, but they're not going to put up a screen or anything. She said, this made me laugh. She said, we're not going to have a TV, more because the fact that the venue's going to charge us £250 to hire the TV. I laughed at that. I was like, upsell.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. But
that's
she's
ridiculous.
told the guests if they want to watch it on their phones, they can bring their laptops, feel free
come
to
along.
bring it into the room.
Yeah.
Whereas my couple are like, no football. We don't want anyone with their phones out. So I've basically sent out an email to all the suppliers saying, like, make sure no staff have got it on like their phone. Because I do see this. However much suppliers
that's
like,
hard.
No, absolutely not.
That's a hard
I've seen bar staff with phones, or like couples, guests saying to bar staff, oh, come on, get it up on the phone,
like, what's
or whatever.
The score?
Yeah, and I also said, can we not give out the Wi-Fi code?
Wow.
Because then if people can't get Wi-Fi, they're less likely to watch it, basically. And I've also just said to staff, if we see people on their phones watching it, just ask them to move to a different room, like, so the bride doesn't see it, essentially.
I don't know if you...
we've also asked the DJ to not kind of mention it on the mic, or like to be like, oh, who's got the score, and to not play any like
England
related songs.
Coming.
It's coming. Yeah, none of that. Yeah, but we were saying on the radio, it's quite interesting because obviously it's going to finish about the time the wedding finishes. Because the DJ said, or the radio presenter said to the couple, do you think it's going to affect your wedding if like they don't win? And they were like, no, because it's going to be the end of the day. So either everyone's going to go home like cheering, or they're just going to like, if they're miserable, it's not really our problem at that point. So
that's a tough one.
How do you feel if you was a guest and you got that email saying...
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'd be very happy about it. If I was into if I liked to enjoy it, like, thing is with football, everybody's different. But the World Cup, I feel like it's quite a community thing, and people get together. It can be quite a nice thing that you do with your family. Like, I don't know. I just don't know if it's for at the end of the day, you are going to somebody's wedding, but I think if it's on in the eve, I could completely understand if it's like middle of your speeches. That I totally understand, but I think 10 o'clock in the evening, if you're like, you can't have your phone out, like, and the bride, I think I'd be a bit like, you can't really tell them what to do.
See, I think that's really disrespectful.
Do
to go
you?
To someone's wedding.
Well, watch it on your phone. Just check the scores on your phone.
Oh, not check the scores, but like, physically, if there was like 10 guys, like
round
all women, crowded around a phone, like cheering and stuff, and they're just ignoring the bride, a band that they've spent lots of money for. No, a band. Like, if the band's on,
we've been abandoning the couple.
No. Well, yeah, kind of. If they've paid thousands of pounds.
No, I do understand. I think if I was the bride, I don't know how I'd feel about it. But then I'm different. I come from a family that likes football, and I couldn't be like, if it was my wedding and that was on my wedding day, I couldn't think of anything more disrespectful to my family than being like, you can't have your phone out. But that's just me.
Yeah.
Everybody's so different.
I think it depends on your guests, though. If you know that you haven't got many that are big football supporters, I think it's fine to say to a couple of people. I mean, they're not like you can't watch it. No. They're just like, can you not watch it in the same room where we're trying to party, you know?
That's fair, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's just hard, isn't it? I think it puts pressure on you as well to have to, like, police
just
that.
Watch it on... Just watch it on catch up. Just don't go on social media.
So hard
watch
these
it on
days,
catch up.
isn't it? That's what's so annoying is I didn't want to watch it. Obviously, I wasn't getting up at 2 a.m. to watch it. I thought I'll watch it the next morning, but you can't. You cannot
say that. No, yeah,
escape the
group chats
stuff.
go off.
Yeah. But
I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't give 2 shits about the football.
Yeah,
I don't even know anything about it.
That's the thing. Some people love it. Some people just not
until
into
the final.
it.
I'd watch the final.
Yeah.
I think I watched it when 4 years ago when we got beat by France. I think I did watch that.
It still hurts. No,
does it?
Look,
I like France.
Hannah, it's coming home. I like France, but we can go.
Where are we in the point of it's coming home? Like,
well, we're in the quarterfinals, so then it'll be. So if we win this game on Saturday, then we'll be in the semi-finals, and then if we win that, we'll be in the final. So we are like 3 games away. Close. Yeah, but we've been in the I think we've been so close so many times. It would be so nice to win. I think it's a good team. You know, it'd be good for the country. We need a bit of positivity. It's pretty rough over here at the moment.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie, I don't know about the football. I don't know who our Prime Minister is right now. So
I don't think anyone knows that. Wasn't it a cabbage at one point? Like,
I don't know. But yeah, so that was kind of my week. Lots of radio interviews, which was interesting. Cool. It must just be like, everyone talking about weddings at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah.
I feel like, before we move on, I can't believe we've got to 25 minutes of the podcast and we haven't mentioned.
Oh my God, don't. I don't know.
Go for it. Drop it.
Is it Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
How
can we not talk about it? We've got to. We cannot wait for newsy bits.
Well,
we need to this here and now.
Do you know it's annoying me? I know it's annoying me, this secretive thing, right? Okay.
Yeah, you spilled the beans.
I am just not. I'm not a massive Taylor Swift fan. Right? I've got nothing against her. But I'm not a Swiftie, right?
I like the tunes, but I'm not a
I wouldn't be like...
We said this before. Yeah. We said this when she got engaged.
But I wanted to know what she was going to do for her wedding. I want to know what flower... You know what I mean? You're just nosy. Like, as a wedding supplier, as lots of wedding suppliers around the world now, we just want to see. And it's all, like, very secretive. But she's definitely got to deal with some magazine because they've released a statement today from... The brothers, the Kelsey brothers, of whatever they do, their podcast, and they release some statement saying that they will have, like, she'll release the photos in her own time. But it's just like, you have a huge fan base, like, you have a massive. I do feel like there is a part of me that feels like she has a bit of a responsibility. To share it, like, and I just don't know if I'm a bit over it because it's been so hyped up.
Yeah.
At the same time, as soon as they drop the photos, I'm beyond that, like a rat up a drain pipe. But you know.
But I thought that was the point of what the Kelsey, whatever the hell they are, was saying.
I don't know either. Don't worry.
I thought that was the point, is that they were like, they are going to release the photos, but just bear with them. I don't know, they're probably on honeymoon. You know, when yourself, when you got to wait for a while.
Yeah, you don't get them back straight away.
And then you'll get your little teaser.
Yeah.
And then you're on honeymoon or whatever, so you're busy and you forget or whatever, and then you do it when you get back. I got the impression that was the situation, not that there is no magazine deals or anything. They are doing it from themselves, which I do rate. I completely understand what you're saying, and I kind of half agree.
Do you know when you just think I'm a bit over it, actually?
Yeah. Do you know what my thing is with it?
Pray tell.
I just think that I think you as a celebrity have 100% the right to keep your life private, but when you get married at Madison Square Gardens,
that's what I mean.
You ain't trying to keep it quiet.
I just found it all a bit. I don't know why. I don't know why I was a bit negative, but I just was like, come on.
All the guests signed NDAs, didn't they?
Christ.
So maybe you are right. Maybe there is some sort of deal, because why would they get the guests? But then but people have to. Right, this is the other thing that pisses me off. Have people actually posted photos?
Or is it AI?
AI.
I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah.
Because I've seen so many guests drop, because she did say, didn't she, on the Graham Norton show, that if anyone, basically she wanted a huge wedding, and she basically wanted anyone that she's ever been in contact with to be invited, so including Graham Norton himself. So Graham Norton is saying he went.
Yeah, so did Greg James, didn't he, from Radio 1?
Greg James. Again, she said on Radio 1, you're coming to my wedding, and he was like, yeah, whatever.
Maybe I went, but that's why I'm being so.
But is that true? Or are they bullshitting? Did they go? Are they bullshitting us? I just want to know. I want to know the guest list. I'm the same as you. I want to know exactly what she did.
I hate being kept in the dark.
Yeah. I just think it's a big impact to make with a huge guest list. Lots of people saying that they went, huge location, to then release nothing.
I do feel as well that the venue's a bit of a weird. I would never have thought it.
I did have a little Google to look at their venue space to see how that would work.
I just thought it was a bit weird. I can't visualize it because is it a basketball court or something? Is that right?
It's like a huge. It's like a big event stadium, basically. And there's ice hockey there. They do they do the basketball games there, so it's huge. But didn't we talk about this when she get engaged? Like, I wonder if she'll get married on the pitch.
Yeah.
I'm sure we had this whole conversation.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing I will say is I do frickin' rate them if they did do that, because we spoke about this when she got engaged. I did a whole blog on it. I did a radio interview on it. And I was saying Taylor Swift is going to change the wedding industry, right? Whatever she does for her wedding, we're going to listen to.
Yeah.
Because what I will say is if this is going to change the whole destination wedding vibe, then I'm here for it. Because although I know she's not from New York, they live in New York, or I assume they spend a lot of their time there, whatever. They probably have a house there.
Probably.
Apparently it's her primary location.
Yeah.
If we're bringing back getting married where
you live,
and we're not travelling, I'm freaking here for it.
Yeah.
I'm so here for it, because we're
so bored, aren't we, of the old Italian freaking
travelling abroad.
Mallorca.
Mallorca. But I actually had this whole conversation last week twice on radio interview when we were talking about the whole guest cost. And I was saying, when I started in the industry 15 years ago, it was very normal that if you were from London, for example, you would get married in London.
Yeah.
All of your family, most of your family were probably in the same kind of area.
Yeah.
So they would travel in. And I did a wedding like that last month. You know, they got married in London, they lived in London, all their family were in London, they're all driving and tubing in, whatever. Not many people travelled, there was a few. And it was a one-day thing. They came in the afternoon and they went home at the end of the night. And I just think it's very rare that we do that anymore.
That used to be the norm,
travelling across the country, you know, a few hours for a whole weekend, like this wedding that I'm doing start of August. It's like 3 nights people are staying for. We did the one last year in Cornwall, full weekend. You know, the one that I'm doing this weekend, full week. Everyone's staying Friday, Saturday night, full weekends. Yeah. Are we going to go back to a one-day?
See, that's why I feel I can understand. It's different if you've got a cultural where the weddings are normally a few days. That's different. However, if you are not religious and it's not a culture and you are just, for example, I don't know, so for example me, and get married, I live in Buckinghamshire. I got married in Buckinghamshire. My family are all from Buckinghamshire or nearby.
Yeah.
But like, if you're worried about saving money rather than having these 3-day events, then why don't you just do that? Because you're going to save yourself.
And for your guest expense.
And for the guest expense.
That's why this average has gone up to £350 per guest. Is actually that's quite a lot of money, isn't it?
Well, it is.
Do you think for a couple, that's £700?
That is a lot of money.
That's the average per guest that it's costing people to go to a wedding.
Yeah.
And I say this as a very big hypocrite because I did the full weekend.
Yeah, but to be fair, well, did you though? Because you did Sunday and Monday, so you did a breakfast the next day, didn't you? For people that were staying.
Yeah, so we did, but most of our family had to travel and stay.
Okay.
So they came up the Saturday. So people stayed Saturday night with the wedding day Sunday, and we did like the Saturday night. We all kind of congregated, and my lodge did a dinner. Yeah. Martin went and did go-karting and went for a dinner. Then Sunday we had the wedding. Monday morning we had a breakfast and everyone went home, but all of my family had to stay because it's 2.5 hours. But how I will defend myself is that I do live here, so I moved away from my home.
Well, that's it.
Whereas a lot of my couples who are traveling somewhere, they're not from there.
No,
they are purely traveling there because they like the local. You know, they live in London. They want a Cotswold wedding. They want an Oxfordshire wedding. They want a Scottish wedding. They want
I can understand if you live in the city wanting to come to the countryside for your wedding. That I can understand, to be fair, because I think it can be very built up, and I do think that
expensive.
Yeah, expensive. Lots of, actually it might be easier for your guests to travel rather than into central London than it would be for them to like travel onto the outskirts, and cheaper. Yeah. So I do understand. I can understand that, but it's when like we keep getting these destination 3-day events that are in like you're from like, I don't know, like I say, it'd be like me from Buckinghamshire getting married in Seville or something, you know, just sort of like, but then moaning about how I want to cut costs on something. That's what gets me. It's like, well, you'll do.
And people, not everyone's coming.
Oh, no one's coming. Well, probably because it's so expensive. And then like, it's just, but I get the appeal. Don't get me wrong. But then I just think if you want that summery vibe, just go on a honeymoon somewhere like that.
Yeah, I actually had an influencer on a podcast talking about it recently. And she was like, there's nothing better than getting invited. She lives in London. Then being invited to a London wedding where I know I can hop in a taxi or on the tube. That must
be really convenient.
Rock up there
actually,
for 2 o'clock. Leave at midnight, hop back on the tube and go home and sleep in my own bed. Oh, do you know what though? Amazing. I wonder if I started in the industry 15 years ago, but I lived in Norfolk, and I wonder if it's a little bit different there because you can't really kind of go anywhere. You're in Norfolk or you're not, because to travel out, and you wouldn't travel out. Obviously, you can if you live in Norwich in the city, you either get married in the city or you can travel out to the countryside. But it's not that far from Norwich.
Okay,
and you're not travelling out to the Cotswolds because that's really freaking far. There's no point because you can get some stunning big country houses in Norfolk.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's why maybe my thought comes from 15 years ago when I started in the industry. That's how it was, because that's just how it is done there. So out the bloody way of anywhere.
That is very true. And where I am, actually, we are lucky. There's a lot of we got a lot of country estates and houses. Yeah, I suppose. But,
definitely. But interesting to see. But I did think I rate that if they've done one day in New York, you can hop on the old metro or whatever they call it over there.
Metro.
It's the metro in Paris. What's it called?
Subway. The subway. I just want the sandwich.
Go to Madison Square Gardens. Enjoy and then piss off home to your own bed.
I just found it all like a little bit. I don't even want to use the word cringe, but. Like all of the black cars like lining up with security to get in and stuff. It was just a bit
how
like,
has no one got a photo? Surely
someone's got to leak that. Come on. Someone's going to leak it.
I feel like I did a quick Google yesterday just to check, because I knew we were doing this, and literally like, what do we know about the wedding?
Nothing.
And from what I feel like, we don't know anything.
Other than what I think is AI photo. I think they might be AI. I just don't trust anything online these days, to be honest.
Did they even get married is my question.
Oh, could all be a ruse.
Because who are these guys that posted about the photos?
That's him and his brother, the groom.
Who are they? Oh, that's the groom.
Him and his brother do a podcast.
Oh, I
and
see.
They're both.
I don't actually know anything about them.
I'm pretty sure they're both American footballers. I don't know what they're.
Yeah, they are. He is.
This is the other thing. Sorry, I'm going to go off on one now, but this is the other thing that sort of makes me cringe a little bit about it, is that he's like an American football player. Like, so obviously he's successful in his own right, so as well, separate from her. But like him and his brother just like then started like a podcast and started like, but they don't have much. Like, what's the word? Like,
to talk about?
Yeah, like they're just a bit like.
Do they not? I don't know anything about it. Is it a podcast? I don't know. I'll never listen to it.
That's what I mean. It's not really like something I'll be like, oh yeah, Travis Kelce. Like,
might be really good podcast.
Might be. Sorry, guys. Like, what do I know?
You better go listen to it now. I
just don't know. Like the whole thing. It's very, very, I don't know, if self-indulgent in some ways, I think. Like, the whole, like, sign an NDA. Like, you are massive celebrities. Huge.
Yeah.
Like, bigger celebrities.
Maybe there's a reason, though.
I'd got to know, though. Don't get me wrong. I want to know, but...
Yeah. Yeah, but I see what you mean. Are you worried that there's NDAs because they're not going to let anyone...
They're going to have to, surely. They can't just get married and leave it. What I do rate, though, is that they donated a lot of money to charities.
Oh, yeah. They're really good for stuff like that.
Fair. Yeah, that's good going, actually, to be fair.
I think if they did get married, it's going to be insane. And I do think it's really cool that he is an American football player and is like an American... They do. I think they do American football there, or they do stuff. I feel like they do games there.
It's from some kind of sports venue, but you get boxing there, don't you?
But I am assuming that they did definitely get married. I know I said that, but because of the sign that was outside.
Yeah.
Because it said like just anti, so it was like TNT married, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Unless Madison Square Gardens are like, let's chuck this out.
What's that thing as well? Is it Times Square? They lit up for a certain colour for their wedding and stuff as well. So
imagine just doing that as a venue. They're like, do you know what? Let's just pretend they got married. Like who?
Yeah.
Like, if you TNT just married, like just TNT, like you could say that about anyone.
Yeah. Could be anyone.
That's quite a good idea, really, isn't it?
Actually, yeah. Just do it on the same day, or like, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
But anyway, we won't know. We won't know until a few weeks. I think. Hopefully, when this episode airs, we will have more information.
Hopefully.
Shall we go on to the listeners' questions and messages?
We will. Sorry, guys. This weren't supposed to be a newsy podcast, but it became one.
We couldn't help ourselves indulging in the whole
Taylor Swift and Hannah moaning about life.
Hannah's radio career.
I should be on that for it. I should have a segment, shouldn't I?
You should be on with the Kelsey brothers talking about the wedding.
Yeah, what the hell?
No.
I should be totally on that. Anyway, let's go to the listeners' questions and messages.
Cool. So we've got, hi guys, love the podcast. I felt a bit isolated and down planning my wedding, so it feels like chatting with friends in some ways, listening to you.
Aww.
So nice. For context, I've been with my partner for 10 years and we have spent 18 months planning our wedding. We are getting married in September. I genuinely couldn't be happier to be marrying the love of my life and best friend. We are childhood sweethearts and I feel so lucky.
Nice.
That's why I'm so surprised at how hard, stressful and lonely I felt planning our wedding. This isn't anything to do with my fiancé, as he is absolutely amazing. He's done lots of planning on his own accord and is so supportive.
Do you know what though? This kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. I haven't felt lonely, but I know what you're like, the stress and stuff. Like everything that's been happening the last couple of weeks.
You feel like it's on your shoulders, right?
Yeah, and like I was saying, you go from all of that like high to then like the wedding's done, like. But it is weird emotions.
Yeah,
so I get what you're saying.
100%.
Yeah.
I've had quite a few issues, most of which have been totally unavoidable. From our full-day musician to my bridal hair and makeup artist cancelling. Oh my gosh. Despite us being super organised and booking 18 months in advance, I guess you can't count on everyone.
No, and that was the same situation with that band.
Yes,
of
course.
Like, there's just, honestly, these things happen. Like, you cannot call it.
No, you can't.
You really can't. Mm.
I've also had one bridesmaid pull out, and we have now cut ties with one another, despite being friends for 15 years.
Oh, that's sad.
That is sad, but I do find this happens a lot when people get married.
Weddings bring out the real person in you.
I've always been very easygoing and a self-proclaimed people pleaser who puts in a lot to others' big life events. But wedding planning, and for once in my life trying to put my desires first, has made me realise how unbalanced some of my relationships are, and I've honestly just felt really lonely and down.
Oh, that's sad,
isn't it? Yeah. Every time an email to our wedding email pops up, my stomach sinks and I think, what's gone wrong now?
I feel ya.
Hannah feels the same.
Every time I leave my inbox and I'm like, okay, I've cleared it a bit, and then I'll go back and there's like 10 new emails and I'm just like, oh my God.
But why? Last week alone, we had 6 people pull out despite RSVPing yes as the deadline has gone. It's really hard not to take this personally and wonder why we didn't just elope. Aww. I also feel a lot of pressure to look perfect on the day. Mm-hmm. I've signed up for a PT, joined a fancy gym. I'm eating in a calorie deficit and feel like I need an entire new wardrobe and skincare routine. Oh, girl, he's marrying you because he loves what you look like.
Yeah, but I also feel it. Because I know I'm not getting married, but I feel this at the minute. I'm trying to juggle all this stuff, the supply of caps and all these issues, and then I'm trying to, like, have a life, have a husband, have friends, and
can't do it all.
Still eat right, still go get my 10,000 steps a day, still work out. I feel you.
You're on the same page.
Yes.
All of this feels like it's absolutely taken away the joy of wedding planning and what this season of life is meant to feel like. We have just under 12 weeks to go now, and I really want some advice on changing my mindset to look at things from a positive light and stay present. Or else I'm worried I'll regret it once the wedding is done and feel like I wasted such a special chapter of my life being a fiancé.
Yeah.
Any stress management, people management, self-care and mindfulness tips in this final stretch would be so appreciated. Thank you so much.
It's so true, isn't it? Martin said this to me the other day. He was like, because I'm like, oh, just get these 3 weeks out. Like I was saying earlier, get these 3 weeks out of the way. You know, I'll be all right in 3 weeks. I'll get through it. And he's like, but you love your job. Like, you need to be enjoying each, like, you can't just be wishing your life away because you're going to get through a busy period. Like, you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. And I think it's kind of the same situation here. You've got 12 weeks to go. 6 people pulling out 12 weeks in advance, at least there is a bit of notice. That is weird, though, 12 weeks in advance to be dropping out.
3 months.
4, 8, 12, 3 months in advance.
Yeah, that is
because
a bit.
You wouldn't even normally be RSVPing until... Maybe you did your RSVPs a little bit too soon, is the only thing I'd say.
Yeah, I did mine a bit
RSVP.
soon.
Yeah, you don't normally RSVP until... like 2 months before, because things can change a lot, can't they? Yeah, RSVP we normally get back, so I always want it back from my couples 6 weeks before, so I tell them to say to people about 8-10 weeks before to give them that date, so it gives me time to like collate it all and also time to chase those last few. That's the only thing I'd say, but obviously not your fault, and it is done now, but at least it's now, it's not like a week before.
True.
But I would still expect some more dropouts. Like that's just the reality
life,
of
isn't it? Like, and
also
that
week before you always get a few.
Don't take it personally. Like, this is what I always say. Like, obviously, your wedding day to you is the biggest and most important thing in your life, and like at the time, and it so it should be, and you should be able to enjoy it. But obviously, other people aren't thinking the same as you are, so they're just there's nothing personal in it. They're just maybe they've got other plans, or they didn't realise they had this, or they can't get childcare, or like there's loads of different things. But so try not to take it personally, because they're not thinking that like this is the most important. You know, like that is sadly the way it is.
Yeah.
But
stress management wise, I would say, are you like, if you're taking it really personally, can you kind of like get other people, you know, so for example, say you take it personally that someone's dropping out, can they, and you said your partner's really great, he's been really involved, can he oversee that? So if somebody is dropping out, can they tell the groom and not you, and then he just deal with that kind of, you know, himself? And also, can you get other people involved? Like, can your bridesmaids, is there certain things that they can do? Sounds like you've been really organised. So,
yeah, that's what I thought.
Know, can you get a full guest to-do list together? Is there loads of stuff left to do? Or actually, is there things that you can divvy out to people? Or are you more talking about just the stress that's popping up now and again, things that are unexpected? Because unfortunately, that is just life. Even when you're not getting married, unexpected things happen. You could fall pregnant with twins. Like, you know, shit happens.
Oh, shit happens, guys.
It's true, isn't it?
Life throws things at you. And
I've got bees in my roof. Weren't expecting to have to deal with that right now. It sounds pathetic, but like my cleaner's just stopped coming about 6 weeks ago.
Still not
Couldn't get hold of her. She finally got hold of me. She's got her own stuff going on. Okay. She can't do it anymore. So I now need to find another cleaner. Not the major things,
but it's an inconvenience.
Like
also, you know, also it can feel like all these things are happening at once, which maybe at the moment they are, and that's making you feel overwhelmed. But actually, like you say, if you sit down and have a look, like you've got time to sort this out. Yes, it's inconvenient, but it's not the end of the world. You can sort it out. Your hair and makeup, your musician, you can sort it. You've got plenty of time. Like I know, but it is annoying. But you shouldn't start thinking, "Oh, this is personal. It's like a bad like premonition on what's my day's going to be like." It's just this happens to everybody when they get married.
Definitely
happened to me.
And I would say,
you know,
happened to me, 100%. Definitely happens to me every summer with all my weddings.
Yeah, exactly.
And I would also say, because I think, did she say that she had a wedding email pops up. So to our wedding email. So you've got a separate email address, which is good. Yeah. I would put time aside that you log into that email. Don't log into that email account unless you know,
take your notifications off.
Yes. Like say to yourself, okay, Wednesday nights, Friday nights, Sundays or something, I'm going to put aside this time to go onto that email address. Yeah. The other thing I'd say is, can you maybe get like a coordinator involved at this point? Like, do you have a good coordinator? A venue can help with anything, or can you get a private coordinator? Yeah. Just because you want to be in, like, I know it's more money, but you need to be enjoying it.
Totally.
Then I would say, people management. I mean, what would you say for that?
You cannot predict what people are gonna do.
No, you just got to think. Fuck it, the ones that love me are going to come, and I'm going to have a great
That is the attitude you've got to have.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna show up for me in my important moments in my life, well, fuck you. Don't whatever. Yeah. That's it. You just got to have that attitude and let it go. I know it's easier said than done, but the more you dwell on it, the worse you're going to feel, and it is going to taint your day.
It's so right. So right. I mean, I had like a close family member drop out of my wedding 3 weeks before. Is what it is.
Yeah, you can't.
And I just thought, well, that's fine, because I'll invite one of my friends. Well, Hayley came instead. So do you know what I mean? Like, just spin positive. Sometimes you just have to put positives on things. Yeah. It's like, okay, that shit, they dropped out, but actually that person who was only going to come to the evening, I can now fit into my wedding.
Exactly. And in terms of mindfulness and self-care, I think if you started all of these regimes, like your exercise, your skincare, well, facials are lovely. Treat yourself to a luxury facial where you get a nice little massage at the end. Yeah. You time.
And make yourself feel good. Yeah, like, you know, your exercise and stuff. Make sure you're doing stuff that you enjoy. Yeah, like, there's so much different stuff you can do nowadays. You know, from jogging to boxercise classes, Pilates, yoga, HIIT classes. Like, there's so many brilliant things. CrossFit. Like, pick something that you enjoy doing, and it should make you feel really good afterwards.
Yeah, exercise shouldn't feel like, what do they call it? Hang on.
A chore?
Oh.
Well, it is a bit of a chore, but yeah, you should feel good afterwards.
It shouldn't feel like a punishment.
But also, you shouldn't just be doing it for your wedding. Like, I just believe that everyone in life should be exercising on a regular basis because it does make you feel good. So good for you. And your heart, your health. Sorry, I could rant about this all day. But yeah, you should be incorporating this into your life as a lifestyle change, not just something I'm doing for a wedding. The wedding. Because then all you're going to do is associate. Yeah. All you're going to do is associate that with the wedding. Oh, I'm having to do this it's another thing I've got to do for the wedding. No, you should be doing that for yourself also, and for your own health.
Like we've said, if you just stop after your wedding, it's going to make you feel mentally not good.
Exactly. You want to carry that on. Change the lifestyle. Don't just do things for the wedding. And yeah, like the same with your skincare and stuff. You don't want to just stop that. That should just pay. Don't they say it takes like 28 days to make
something like that? Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's right. You can get apps and stuff as well for doing these things, like habit trackers and stuff. I mean, I don't know if they're any good, but
but don't associate it with the wedding. No. I think that's the issue you've got here. Is you're thinking everything you're doing right now is
doing this for the wedding. It should just be I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for me to make me feel good.
Yeah. Mindfulness, love a bit of meditation.
Yeah,
I need to get back into it.
I love meditating. Big time. I love it.
I know, it's so good. And the self-care, you're right. Like the facials and stuff should all be part of that. Lovely.
Yeah, sounds amazing.
Facial.
Love a facial.
Maybe you need to like book in some I don't know how close proximity you are to your bridesmaids, but book in some catch-ups with them and with your other half, do some date nights and stuff where you either ones where you do talk about the wedding, you can just go and have a good rant to all your bridesmaids, but then also dinners with your other half where you don't talk about the wedding. Yeah, I think that's really important.
Yeah, I agree. I think so.
Maybe you need a wedding rant group. Just rant to us. Just keep sending us messages when things piss you off.
We'll rant with you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Cool. I think that kind of answers that.
Hopefully that helps, and just don't take everything too personally. It's not that deep. Basically, what I'm saying.
And do you know what? I'm gonna do a little bit of a what's the saying? When you're a bit harsh now. I'm gonna be a bit cruel to be kind now. Yeah. You're having a freaking wedding. Like, it's your wedding. Like, you're marrying someone you love. It's the best day of your life. Well, maybe not. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. You shouldn't even put pressure on that. Yeah. It's going to be a great day. Yeah. You're going to look phenomenal.
Yes, exactly.
Like, I feel like we need to just get rid of this stress. Like, it's a good day. It's a positive. You're celebrating.
I feel like...
So let's try and boost that.
I agree.
Come on, girl. Come on. Slap yourself a little bit here.
I feel like that's been overshadowed a bit by trying to please other people. You just want to please yourself.
You need to give yourself a talking to. You need to stand in that corner and you need to give yourself a talking to, and you need to realise this is for you and your other half. Fuck anyone that can't come.
Yeah, exactly.
Go and have a great time.
Yes, you will.
Enjoy your planning. You know, stop stressing about the frickin' whether the table linen matches the I don't know what, and just enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
It's a good thing. We're talking here we're talking about something really stressful. I'm relating to you talking about my job.
Yeah, exactly. That's not how it should be.
But there you go. If tough love doesn't work, tough love. That's the thing that is tough love. Don't work for you, then
you're in the wrong place.
You're in the wrong place. Any tough love from you, Hayley?
I just agree with everything you're saying. To be honest with you. Like I say, it's just not that deep. It's your wedding. It's a nice. It's a day for you. Like, fuck everybody else, and their opinions. As long as you're happy.
They don't want to come.
Things like suppliers dropping out. Yeah, annoying, but you can sort it. You've got time. It's not like it's 2 weeks to go. And even then, you could probably pull something together. Like, there's every cloud has a silver lining. There is. And this is not the worst things that could happen. So just be thankful
always look at
that
the
you've
pros.
got your
I look at Hayley, right?
Oh.
It could be worse. She could be in 33-degree heat, pregnant with twins.
Yeah.
But then the silver lining is that
it could be triplets.
Yes, Hayley. Yes. And she's going to end up with two. I was about to be like, she's going to end up with two lovely babies, but I just couldn't bring myself to say it. I'm sure you feel like that.
No.
To me, it's not a positive.
Oh my God.
She's getting them out the way. There you go.
I've been a busy girl.
Yeah. She's good.
Yeah, exactly. Look, it could be worse. You could be like an elephant in a 33-degree heat wave.
Literally. There you go. But at least elephants don't have to go to work while they're pregnant.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell's that about?
God.
Anyway.
Well,
you know where you can find us, guys. We are online. You can follow us at Let's Get You Web Podcast. You can email us with any questions that you have, any messages, anything you want to say. I've seen this in the news. What do you think? It's Let's Get You Wed Podcast at gmail.com. And we're on YouTube. You can watch us. So just go over to YouTube and type in Let's Get You Wed and you'll see us pop up. You'll see me slowly expanding, kind of getting smaller.
I'm not.
Well, like the voodoo, I get bigger and you just smaller.
No, don't. No,
Oh dear. But we'll see you next week, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.